Chi athletes trials, and this is very important to all of us, especially from our end as National Olympic Committee, that IOC had an honor to give us opportunity to manage and prepare these refugee athletes. You see what we have here, we have track and field, and also we have taekwondo and judo. And we believe maybe in the next future we will also have other federations of refugees coming in. And especially we had about a week plus, we were in Kakuma for pre-trial in the vicinity to give each and every athlete an opportunity to come out and participate. And we picked it up now. This is the final one that we are doing. We are doing this one here in Iten for the qualification for those who are going to make for our IOC scholarships, and also we look in terms of the preparation also and the selection of those who are going to participate also in the junior in Youth Olympic Games 2026, and also in way to LA Olympic Games in US. So this is something that we want to make sure that it become continuous, consistent, so that we can be able to see that these athletes, each and everyone, had opportunity to pursue their dreams. And we are here again, as I said again, to see to it that all of us, because when we are all together here, we are building a team, we gel together. And especially for the refugees, they need also to feel that they are part and parcel of the community, the sports community. Again, since we started this program, we partner with World Athletics, Athletic Kenya, because yes, you see what we are doing here is also Athletic Kenya is key for the track and field, because they have the technical support. That's why we are here also with the president of Athletic Kenya to see to that everything flows well, everything is run professionally, and the results will be above board. So the only thing is that, as we have said, that we have seen, because of the systems and governance that were put here, you could tell or you could see that we have grown unlike before. So we have grown now, and you could see there's so many people here. When we were in Kakuma, we could not even manage all of them because of the excitement that most of these refugee athletes wants to be part and parcel of the program. So there is a lot of goodwill, there is a lot of excitement. Each and everyone wants to participate. Everyone wants to be included. And I want to say that we are happy that so far, so good. And we are on the right direction. Opportunities and exposure is key to each and every sportsman, and this is part of it. Some of us that when we were growing up, we never knew one day, one time we had a special gift. We could represent our nation, and we could be also even way into Olympic Games. We never knew that. So it is key thing is to make sure that with the athletes who are available, with those who are able, maybe they have the dream, they have the passion, this is opportunity, it's exposure we were giving them. So I want to say that even in terms of now leadership and all that, everything that we do, we put these athletes at the center of everything that we do. Because if you forget, if you do things differently, then you are actually jeopardizing the opportunities and the dreams of others. So we are working together to see to that we achieve that objective of athletes exploring their potential and their talents.
This of the refugees, and you know it's not the first time that we are doing this, because you have seen in the past that we have been taking them through some of these competitions, championships, training, and a bit of that, but in partnership with United Nations High Commission for the Refugees, because this team come under UNHCR, but since they are in the camp, like we went to Kakuma about a week ago, and I had to take a few officials to go and see how we can select a few of these talented refugees while at the camp. And indeed we did that. So when we went, we were received very well by UNHCR, and we want to thank them for the support that they gave us there. But because of that partnership, we want to see if we can get a few who are highly talented, who are ready to be trained, so that they can go and compete. In World Athletics, they have been allowed to go and compete in the World Championship. So in the next World Championship, which is coming up in Tokyo in September, some of these, if they do well, some of those who will do well here, will then be trained to go and run as refugees in Tokyo. So a very good opportunity for them, for those who are talented. We don't want to waste talents which are there. So some of them may come up very well, and maybe they are good, and they go and compete there. Then next year, for the ones who are for those who are under 20, you remember there is the Olympic Youth Championships in Dakar, Senegal next year. Again, that they will be given that opportunity to go and run there and to go and compete with the rest of the athletes. And then I think it will then culminate with the Olympics of Los Angeles in 2028. Because IOC have also accepted that they can go and compete in the Olympics. So really, it's an opportunity. Now that the camps, the refugee camps are here in Kenya, we feel privileged that we can conduct these championships. We can allow them to train. We might have to even give some of our coaches to actually train them and make sure that they are prepared for those championships. But all in all, we are working together hand in hand with United Nations High Commission for Refugees, because these athletes or these refugees come under them. So ours is just a support, just to support, because athletics is athletics. They need to understand the rules and regulations. They need to understand how activities are done. They need to be coached. They need to be prepared. And all that comes under Athletics Kenya. So this is why we are supporting the UNHCR and supporting the talented athletes that are in the camp. Because there are quite a number of them. You can see it's not only athletics. You can see judo, you can see taekwondo, and all sports. But for us, we are talking about athletics, and therefore this is what we want to do. Is that those who are talented and well, also talented in terms of academics, I see UNHCR is also trying to give them some scholarship. So you can see it's an opportunity for those who are really good and talented in different ways. So when they go and they do well in their career and in their lifetime, then at least they will not just be sitting in the camp. They can do something else which they are talented in and which they are ready to take up those challenges. So really, it is something that is good for everybody, good for them, good for. But we are privileged that we are doing this so that we see them through. It is the normal qualifying time, because they are not going to run on their own. They are going to run with the others, with all the other athletes from every part of the world. And if they do well, then obviously they get their share of congratulations. So you can see now, you see like those ones who are running, you can see now that fellow, maybe he can do very well in that event. Yeah. You see? And if he does well and beats everybody, then he becomes a champion.